Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have a two-part video for you guys today, and that's because I picked up the new Oden's holiday collection. Now in this video, we're going to be focusing on the Merry Christmas palette, and in the video that goes up right after this one, we're going to be focusing on the Christmas Eve palette. Let me go ahead and give you some specifics on the Merry Christmas palette. This palette retails for $43.90 over on the Oden's website. It is available right now for pre-order. This palette is a 16-pan palette, and you're going to get an even split of matte and shimmer shadows. Now, with each palette, you are going to get a little ornament that looks like this. The one for the Christmas Eve palette is in blue. I think those are perfect complements to this collection. Now, I quickly wanted to show you the Christmas Eve palette. So this is going to be the more cool toned color story, and of course the one we're playing with today, the Christmas palette, is definitely more of a warm tone color story. So I will be creating 4 looks with this. I wanted to do 2 dedicated videos just to really try the palette out, see what they're all about. If it is your first time here on my channel, I want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steph, and this is what I love to do. I love trying out new makeup. You're always going to see the latest and greatest in makeup reviews. I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos. We talk about makeup here. We have a good time while talking about the makeup. If that sounds like something you want to be a part of and you want to see my videos on pretty much a daily basis, I do tend to upload quite a bit. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you like what you see, if you're ready to get in the holiday spirit, give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, I will have all of the things that I'm wearing and talking about linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. And I am wearing some Oden's products. Let me tell you the lipstick, because sometimes I always forget to put the name of the lipstick, but it is this one right here from Oden's, and it's in the shade, it's one of their cream lipsticks. It's in the shade S101 Tulipa Kiss, Tulipa Kiss, Tulipa Kiss. I think it's Tulipa Kiss. We'll go with that. If you guys want to see the 4 looks I'm about to create with the Merry Christmas palette from Oden's, keep on watching. Alright guys, I've already primed my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, and I am ready to dive into this beautiful palette. So right away, I see Christmas in here, but as I was swatching this palette, I got a little bit of tropical vibes up here from the top 2 rows. Maybe if you're in a warmer climate like I am, I live in South Texas, sometimes we spend Christmas Day in the 80s. I mean, it's nice, we're used to it. One year it did snow, and that was the first time in like 100 years, and that was about 20 years ago. So I think it was over 20 years ago. So we usually have a warm Christmas where I live, and maybe that's the same where you are too. With this palette, I definitely think you can achieve some tropical Christmas looks. I mean, who wouldn't want to spend Christmas in Hawaii? Sign me up for that. I want to start off with this shade right here. Speaking of tropical, like a lime green, that's definitely very tropical. These 2 shades are reminding me of shades that are in the Hella palette, which is Angelica Nyquist's collab palette that she did with Oden's earlier this year. I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to dive into this. I'm going to pack the shade into the crease, and then we'll take it from there. This shade is called Best Wish, and I'm taking it on a Sigma E25 Max. What is the weather like where you guys are at right now? Is it already snowing? I know some of you guys, you all are having to shovel snow already. Fortunately for us down here in South Texas, we don't have to worry about those problems, but my heart goes out to all of you who have to shovel snow every morning before you go to work. All right, now on a ref for 14, I think I'm gonna go in with this one right here. This one is called Christmas Tree. How fitting is that? Focus that right in here. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit of the matte black to the outer corner. I'm gonna use that same Refer 14. Now, I want to go in with this pink shimmer shade. This one is called Bless, and I'm going to take that on a Morphe M124. I am spraying the brush. I pick it up first and then I spray it. Okay, this might be more of a topper shade. Let's see. You feel a little bit of fallout. Now we're getting some opacity. That's pretty. Kind of looks a little more purple, but you can see the different shifts that it has. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go back in with this darker green called Christmas Tree. And I'm using a BK207. I think I'm only going to take that halfway. And I'm going to do that lighter green, that lime green on the inner half. It's a really pretty green. Same brush, picking up Best Wish. Now on a Refro 3, I'm going to go in with this shade up here. This one is called Elf Wish. And I'm going to go ahead and spray the brush. Ooh, that's pretty. That has like a pink shift to it. All right, guys, let me do some mascara, some eyeliner, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 1. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 1. Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Liner on the top lash line. Tarte Tubing Mascara. This is the one I'll be using in today's video. And for the lower waterline, an LA Girl Pastel Dreams Liner. This one is in the shade Magic Mint. Love it. Tropical Christmas. Not even Christmas, but more of like a tropical look, I think, from this palette. Love it. It has green. What's not to love? Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, let's do something with the warm tones down here. I'm going to start off with this shade and then I'm probably going to build into the red and into the burgundy. This shade is called Gingerbread and I'm using a Refer 16. That's a really pretty, a really nice transition shade. These mattes are performing so well. Now in a BK A502, I'm going into that red shade called Poinsettia. I'm going to bring some of that red here on the lid as well. Now with the same brush, I'm picking up the darker maroon. This one is called Hot Cocoa. These are layering well, they're blending well. I'm going back in with the first shade called Gingerbread. Now I'm going to do this gold shadow. This one looks like it has a little bit of texture to it. This one is called Santa Star. I'm using my damp Morphe M124. Yeah, this definitely has, this is a very softly pressed shadow, kind of putty-like in the pan. I definitely think this would benefit with with some glitter glue like the NYX one. Love that. Now on a Refer 12, I'm going in with that darker burgundy called Hot Cocoa. Now I'm going to pick up some of this orange shimmer. It's called All Night. Same Refer 26. I did spray it. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit of this one called Little Star. I'm going to add that right in here. Okay guys, I'm going to do liner and mascara. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 2. For the top lash line, I went in with KVD Tattoo Liner. This is the shade Mad Max Brown. And for the lower waterline, I went in with this one from NYX. It's like a burnt orange liner. It's from a special collection. They don't make this one anymore. It's called Sophia. So I'll just link the Epic Wear liners. That's what this one is. And hopefully I'm sure that there's a burnt orange one in their regular line. But this is the look. 2 looks. warm and like cool toned. I love them. So far, this palette is performing so well. Let me wipe these looks off and I'll be right back and we'll start creating the final 2 looks with the Merry Christmas palette from Oden's Eye. All right, let's start creating the 3rd look. I need to use this shade up here. Got a little bit of shimmer on that, but I'm gonna go in with this one first. And then I have no idea. This one is called matcha cookies. I had matcha tea this morning for breakfast. And I'm taking the shade on a Refer 15. What do I want to do with this look? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch brushes to a BK203. And I'm going to apply this all over the lid. I love this shade. This shade, I could wear this shade every day. I love a shade like this. Now in a Refer 13, I'm going to add a little bit of the matte black. There's only one matte shade that I haven't used, and I think I'll be able to use it on the lower lash line, or at least on the 4th look. Let's do a little wing out here, do something different. Going back in with matcha cookies. All right, now I want to go in with this shadow here. This one is called Snowman. And I'm using my damp Morphe M124. It's a really pretty shade. Ooh, I love that. I think I'm gonna leave this little area free for another shimmer shade I'm looking at called Jingle Bells. This one right here. Same brush, I did spray it again. Love it. Now for the lower lash line, I was thinking of using this one since this is the only matte shade I haven't used. Well, let's try it. I'm probably going to end up going in with some of the matte black as well. This one is called New Leaf. I'm taking that shade on a BK207. Now in a Refer 03, I'm taking the matte black and I'm going to keep that close to the lash line. Now I'm going to go in with this first lime green shade called Elf Wish. Use my damp Refer 03. Now there's only 2 shimmer shadows that I have left to use. One of them is that beautiful teal shimmer. The other one is like a rose gold. So let me do my finishing touches off camera and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. Okay guys, here's the completed look. Wet n Wild Breakup Proof on the top lash line, and then I used my Give by Gwen Stefani eyeliner in black. What's Spiderwebs is the name of it, for the lower waterline. I thought black would be a nice touch to the lower waterline. I like the way this look came out, a grungy Christmas. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on the 4th and final look. All right, so I need to use this shadow and this shadow. Those are the only 2 I haven't used. So what I'm thinking of doing is I think I want to pack the matte black all over the lid and then apply this on top. Maybe even use a little bit of this shade in the crease. Let's try that. Let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm using my BK203. The matte black is called Happy Ending. That is a nice black. I like that it's easy to blend, just easy to work with. Now I'm just taking the Refer 13 with no additional product, just so I can blend the edges a little bit better. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this shade called New Year, and I'm gonna place that all over the lid. I'm using my damp Morphe M124. Wow. Beautiful. For the lower lash line, I kind of feel like going in with the red. Let's try it. Let's see. This one is poinsettia. And I'm using my BK204. Now I'm going to go in with the only shade I haven't used, and it is this one right here called Little Star. I'm using a damp Rougher 03. I don't think I used this shade. Maybe I used this one on the second look? Somehow I don't think so. I feel like I need something a little bit brighter on the inner corner. I'm gonna add a little bit of Snowman. Okay guys, I'm gonna do finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 4. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 4. A very traditional Christmas look. What do you guys think? And this shade turned out to be a little more green than teal, which I don't mind at all. Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner on the top lash line, and for the lower waterline I went in with this red one from ColourPop. It's in the shade Cherry Pie. I know a lot of people don't like red liner or even like a red lower lash line, so you could have very easily done like a black liner in the lower waterline, or you could even do just continue on with like the black or the green matte shadow that is in this palette if you don't like the red. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts on the Oden's Eye Merry Christmas palette. Okay guys, 4 looks later, Merry Christmas palette is definitely a gift I would love to see under my Christmas tree. I don't know about you, but I had such a beautiful time creating all 4 looks with this palette. I like that it's an even split of matte and shimmer shadows. You're going to get a little bit of fallout from the shimmer shadows. It's no big deal. I was able to wipe it away with no issues, but I think some of these shadows would definitely benefit from a glitter primer. The NYX one is my favorite. I think this is a nice warm tone color story. I still like what I said earlier. This is like tropical Christmas vibes up here, and then you get some more traditional Christmas shades on the bottom. I think it's a nice split of shades and the ratio of matte to shimmer shadows. You do get that mirror at the top, and this is what I would love to open up on Christmas Day. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. Matte shades are spectacular. The shimmer shadows are beautiful. Amazing, great Oden's Eye quality. Oden's Eye is another indie brand that I see them getting better and better. Everything is just so well put together, and I like this little collection that they came out with for Christmas. We get a warm tone palette, and then of course we get that cool tone palette in the Merry Christmas Eve palette. So you'll definitely want to come back tomorrow. I will be creating 4 looks with, let me grab it over here, the it's not Merry, but the Christmas Eve palette. And again, this is going to be the cool tone color story. Cannot wait for that. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Which look did you like best? Are you team 1, 2, 3, 4, none, all? Leave it in the comments down below and let me know if you're going to be picking these Oden's Eye palettes up, or maybe they're en route to you already, or maybe you're about to do the pre-order. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.